Wondering, I've seen the Rhodesian flag in the background in a few of your videos. I'm just wondering, like, did you serve in the Rhodesian War by any chance, or what's the go with that?
Okay, so I'm happy to answer the question, but let's be clear about this, right? I get called a racist for having a Rhodesian flag in my gym. And it's a trippy story. But in 1997, I was working on a building project in Perth. I was lost ticketed rigger, so I used to stand still before I became a carpenter. And so I'm working on this building project. The company that supplied the steel for this building project turned up one day and said, "We need a couple of guys to go to West Africa next week and go there for 6 months to build fucking sheds for this mining equipment for this West African mine." It was in Ghana. And I
Yeah.
went, "Well, I'm single. I don't own anything. I've got no commitments. Fuck it. I'll go to Africa." And in 1997, it was $1,600 a week tax free, which was fucking huge money back then.
Yeah, man.
So I get on a plane, I go to West Africa, and I find myself working with all of these fucking Rhodesians, all these guys, mate, all the guys on the construction
Wow.
guy on
Yeah.
construction side were all Rhodesians, and I spent 6 months living with them, sharing house with them, working with them, and I've got to tell you, they were one of the most defining bunch of guys I've ever met in my life. They had fought in the Rhodesian War.
Yeah.
They were honest, good fellas whose families had died, lost their farms, lost mates. Like they had been through the fucking ringer. And these were builders. They were builders like me. They were
Yeah.
guys that built shit. They were tradesmen. And I just, there was something about them that left an impression on me. And they were really clear to me too to be really careful about what I saw happen in Australia going forward. Like, because this was 97. Now I was 24, 25, and I never forgot what they told me about how they watched their country disintegrate. Now, you can
Mm.
make all the arguments in the world about whether Rhodesia was a good place or a bad place. I'll take these guys at face value. But I know
Mm.
this. Rhodesia's GDP is less today than it was at the peak of their fucking economy, back in the fucking early 70s. It's an incredibly rich country that's been fucking destroyed by corruption. And with all the good intentions, the road to hell is paved with good intentions, my friend. And so, am I a Rhodesian? No. Do I have any
Mm.
Rhodesian blood? No. Did I work in West Africa with a bunch of Rhodesians and live with them for 6 months and listen to their stories about how they'd been fucked? The world fucked Rhodesia. And whether they were right or whether they were wrong, the point is Rhodesians have a lower standard of living, one of the lowest fucking life expectancies in Africa at the moment. And I couldn't give a fuck what color people are, but I just remember going, "You guys are a bunch of lads that I don't ever want to forget." And so I've got the Rhodesian flag, I've got a Thailand flag, I've got a fucking freedom flag, and I've got a pirate flag in my gym.
Yeah.
Because there's things that have happened in my life that have left an impression on me. And those guys are. And when I see what's happening to Australia right now, mate, when they had that voice referendum, whether you agree with
Mm.
that or not, I went, "Holy fuck, you're about to give our country away." So that left
Mm.
an impression on me. That's the
Yeah.
reason for the Rhodesian flag.
Yeah. No, I love
You
the
can call me a
story, mate.
racist now, Red Skull, if you want to go for it,
No,
mate.
no, I'm pro Rhodesia.